dramatic.
Hello everyone and welcome back. This is episode 10 of the Lucky Card series, and in today's episode we're finding out who is the 6 and 7 of Spades. Now the 6 of Spades is owned by Lee Morris 45 and the 7 of Spades is owned by DIF is Life. So yeah, let's get straight into it and find out who is the 6 of Spades. Chris Benoit. Oh, good pick there. Good pick there. And now for the 7 of Spades, Jim Ross. Oh, by God, it's JR. Okay, Chris Benoit versus Jim Ross. I will skip to the match. By God, it's JR versus Chris Benoit. What a matchup. Chris Benoit, the crippler, crossface, finisher, specialty person, versus, by God, it's JR. What a matchup. But JR going on the offensive, wants an early win. Okay, I take back Yoshitatsu being the worst pick. JR 71 overall. Even some of the divas are better than him. Who was it? Who got him? DIF is Life. You got a good pick there in JR. Wow. He is actually handing it to Chris Benoit right now though. And everyone who hates on Benoit just because, I mean, I know he had that whole thing just when he died, when he killed his family and stuff, but at the end of the day, right, I'm not going to take that away from anyone who thinks he's a bad person because that does make him pretty bad, to be honest. But just from the wrestling side of things, Chris Benoit was one of the best wrestlers probably ever, really, and it's a shame that WWE don't respect him enough to actually do anything with him. I mean, they're probably never going to put him in the Hall of Fame, and they didn't even recognize his death when he died. They just sort of went on as if nothing happened, really, and that's just wrong, really. I mean, he put so much into the business, and just because of his final moments of life determined on how everyone, including all his WWE fans and just the whole business in a whole, thought of him, because they didn't even respect his death by having like an episode like what they did with Eddie Guerrero. They just went on as normal, and I don't think that's right for everything that Benoit did for the WWE. It's just not right. I mean, I really liked Benoit, and he was probably one of my favourites at the time, and the night that he died, it was one of the ECW pay-per-views, I think. He was meant to win the ECW championship, and they had to replace him with John Morrison, and it's a shame. He could have went on a high note, you know, winning the ECW championship and then, you know, passing away as he did. And then they would have actually had to do something with him, because they couldn't have just went on as normal, especially if Benoit had the championship and then he died. You know, what they're going to do, they can't not mention him. I mean, they can't just say, oh, the title is now vacated, and not say why or anything. They would have to mention something, but it's just the fact that they didn't at all. It's just annoying and quite disrespectful, but yeah. JR is just beating down Benoit right now. I'm actually surprised that JR's doing as well as he is. I mean, it's JR, by God, it's JR. And he's managing to stay one-on-one with Benoit and maybe even get the upper hand. I mean, if he won this match, that would be the biggest upset, and I would put money on it that he would win the Royal Rumble. I just would. I would make him win the Royal Rumble. I would play as JR, make him come in 30th and win. But yeah, he looks so pink, like pink, as if he's out of breath. Well, not out of breath, but just like sweating really bad in his character model. Like, he's really pink, and it's like an unusual pink. It can nearly blend in with his jersey that he's wearing. That's how like pink he is. But yeah, they should have probably thought about that and lowered his, well, made his skin tone a bit different, because he's not that pink. That's just weird. But Benoit going for the triple German suplex right now and hits it. Is he going to go for his finisher? Yes, he is. Is he going to hit the crossface? Oh, JR reverses it. Is JR going to go for his finisher? No, no. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. I don't even know what JR's finisher is on this game. I think it might be just a... yeah, one of them, strong punch. I don't know if that's his finisher or signature though. But JR going for the pin. Is he? Yes, he is. Is he going to win? 1, 2... oh, Benoit kicked out. JR nearly pulling off the biggest upset of all time by beating Chris Benoit there. But it didn't happen. Benoit managing to fight out of it. Kick out of the pin. Somehow Benoit managed to kick out of JR's pin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, I hope that Benoit actually does good in this Royal Rumble. It would be a little bit of a homage to him by him doing well. I mean, it'd be cool if he went on to win, but you know, there's 52, well, there's 60 people in the Royal Rumble, 8 of them not being controlled or count really, but they need to be in there anyway. So you know, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that, but I need to sneeze. But yeah, there's 1 in 60 chance that you will win the Royal Rumble. Well, actually no, there's not. There's 1 in 30 chance, but it's 2 chance. Well, yeah, 1 in 30 chance that you'll win, and yeah, then out of that 30 chance, if you do win, you have 50% chance in picking up the final prize, because you will be entered into the one-on-one TLC match to finish off the series and to see who wins the prize. So yeah, that is it really. And yeah, it's getting into the 8-minute mark of recording now. I mean, I think it was around this time that the last match finished, and that was The Miz and William Regal. And Benoit hasn't managed to pull off the win against JR yet. That's quite embarrassing really. But yeah, he just hit his triple German suplex again. He's going for his finisher now. Is he going to hit it this time? JR reverses it again. By God, it's JR. He's going for his finisher again. He's going to put away Chris Benoit. My God, he's going for the pin. Oh, it's a rope break. I am so disappointed in that. He could have pulled off the biggest win ever in this whole tournament, probably. Picking off the win against Chris Benoit, hitting his finisher twice on him. You know, that would have been a spectacle. That would... oh my God. I wouldn't actually play as JR in the Royal Rumble if he did win, I was just saying that. But yeah, wow, JR pulling out all stops right now. Unbelievable. I actually want JR to win this match now, just because he's doing so good in this match. He's managed to do 2 finishers on Benoit, but he just lost. Oh, great. So Chris Benoit picking up the win there. Lee Morris, you've got to be happy with that. And DIF is life. You know, JR, he could win. Still a chance, but yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already to see when your card is coming, and other than that, I will see you next episode where we reveal the 8 and 9 of spades, so I will see you then.